Of all the Olympian gods, Hephaestus may be the easiest to underestimate. He is not the lord of thunder. He does not rule the sea. He does not dazzle like Apollo or overwhelm like Ares. And yet, again and again, Greek myth returns to a quiet and astonishing truth. Without Hephaestus, even the gods would be less powerful than they appear. A flame in the wilderness can destroy a forest. A flame in the hands of Hephaestus becomes armor, weapons, palaces, jewelry, thrones. He does not merely burn, he transforms. Hephaestus enters divine life already set apart from the shining ideal of Olympian perfection. He is the god who does not fit the image. That exclusion becomes literal in the stories of his fall. In one tradition, Hera casts him from heaven. In another, Zeus hurls him down when he tries to defend his mother. The divine craftsman is the god who knows rejection, impact, and descent. He is broken against the structure of power before he becomes indispensable to it. He is the opposite. He is the figure who turns injury into skill and marginality into necessity. But when something must actually be made, when power must take form, they come to him. This is the first great epiphany of Hephaestus. Raw authority is not enough. Someone must know how to shape it. That is why his workshop matters so much in Homer. When Thetis comes to ask for new armor for Achilles, we do not enter a vague realm of magic. We enter a place of labor, heat, intelligence, and astonishing technical mastery. Hephaestus is at work among bellows, bronze, and devices of his own making. Homer even describes self-moving tripods and golden maidens who assist him, creations that blur the line between artifact and life. Hephaestus is not powerful because he shouts louder than the others. He is powerful because he understands process. He understands how force becomes structure, how heat becomes form, how vision becomes reality through disciplined execution. That is why the armor of Achilles is not just equipment. It is a revelation of divine intelligence at work through craft. And nowhere is that clearer than on the shield itself. The famous shield of Achilles is not merely a weapon. It contains a vision of the world, cities at peace and cities at war, labor, harvest, dance, law, conflict, marriage, mortality, and the encircling river of ocean. In the hands of Hephaestus, metal becomes cosmos. A shield becomes a map of human existence. Even the humiliating myths around him point in the same direction. His marriage to Aphrodite is unhappy. Her affair with Ares becomes one of the most famous scandals in the Odyssey. But Hephaestus does not answer with brute force. He answers with a device, an invisible net, exquisitely made, impossible to escape once sprung. In that scene, war and desire are not defeated by greater violence. They are exposed by superior craft. He builds the trap. He understands timing. He lets workmanship reveal what passion tried to conceal. In the right hands, craft becomes judgment. This is where the final meaning of Hephaestus becomes larger than biography. He is not in Greek myth merely to represent blacksmiths, volcanoes, or divine tools. He exists to embody one of the deepest truths of civilization. The world does not become habitable through power alone. It becomes habitable when intelligence learns how to shape matter, limit violence, and give durable form to human intention. That is why Hephaestus is so moving as a divine figure. He is surrounded by gods who dominate through splendor, seduction, command, or terror. He rises through work, through patience, through technique, through the long discipline of making something real. He reminds us that what appears least glamorous may be what the whole order secretly depends on. It is saying that form is sacred, that to make well is not a secondary act, but a godlike one, that fire becomes worthy only when governed, that suffering can be turned into mastery, and that the hands which build may understand reality more deeply than those which merely rule it, not with the fire that destroys, but with the fire that forges. Not with perfection, but with transformation. Not with the beauty that is admired at first glance, but with the intelligence that makes worlds, shields, palaces, and order possible. In the mythology of Greece, That is not a side note. That is one of the foundations of the world.